Welcome into another episode of the ABR Road Show. I'm your host, Jay Russell. I'm here in Montana, where the waterfalls is just as grand as the cinnamon rolls. I was invited out to a family affair, and I got a personal walk-in from Mr. William. Let's go inside. All right, everybody, welcome back to the kitchen area. I heard the food is so good here, you'll want to be adopted into the family. Let me introduce you to one of the owners. We got John beside me. You're making me something that I wore the wrong shoes for. I should have worn my cowboy boots, okay? What are you making for me today?
It's our Cowboy Benedict. It's fresh cheddar biscuits that we make, sausage patties. We have a butcher right up the road that does all of our meats.
Okay.
They throw together sausage patties for us. Eggs of choice. We'll do probably an over medium today. And then on top of that, we pour the homemade cheese sauce.
Okay.
Which I make in-house. It's gluten-free cheese sauce. I don't use a roux or anything. I just stick to just really good cheese and cream.
Sweet.
Just keep it simple.
Gotcha.
So it's a little bit of everything. It's got some crunch, a little spice.
It looks pretty. America, really, this is the toughest part of the job. I'm so sick of watching him eat everything. No, you're not. Oh, that is chicken, huh? Let me get a little jalapeno in there, too. Jalapeno is... That means some jujitsu right there. But that egg yolk right, that's the money shot. Should have showed you guys out there. Nice and runny. Oh, my God. This is really good.
Thanks, man.
Next time I come out here, I'll come dressed to quit. The right stuff. Cowboy hat. Got my food ready to go. Let me just say, this thing kicked butt. Shh. Now we're about to go out and try some more food.
Let's do it.
Let me introduce you to the other owner. This is Jackie beside me. Now, I know that in the 1970s, that's when the restaurant started off.
Yeah.
You guys took over in 2022. How has the experience been so far?
We've had wonderful community support, and we're wowed every day at how many people want to come try the food. They love the food, and we can attribute that to John and our awesome guys in the back.
We make this small place into a big-hearted place with the culture that we try to develop with our staff. You know, our first goal, and it's always been a goal of mine in this business, is take care of your staff. You're only as strong as your staff is. And if they can, we take a week off in the summer and we pay everybody to take a week off and get some rest and recoup, and we do the same thing in the winter. And, we do this for the staff, and they realize that, and we try to do a lot of community things with them, and we do dinners every, few months and have barbecues at the house just to keep people together. And it shows, when you're in here, everybody's working together. It's not a split team. We all pick up the slack where somebody leaves off. So, when you do that, it translates into, what we have. It's that connection to customers and the customer service, and then the food comes, and then it all just kind of comes together.
Well, it's actually kind of funny. I read that your father was a regular here.
Yes.
And then you kind of got accustomed to it. Tell me about the story of you actually taking it over. What did your father think of the restaurant before?
Well, he was a regular. He played golf with his friends, and they would eat beforehand. And when it was for sale, a wonderful family owned it from 78 to 22.
Okay.
Mom started it. The daughters ran it for years. And so we were pretty honored when he said, the lady said you could buy the restaurant. Yeah. So it worked out well to come back home. My folks are older, and it's just good to be home. Good to be back with family.
I commend you for that too, because I feel like a lot of people could identify with what you were going through. And on top of that, you turned it into an opportunity of taking over a staple in the community.
Yeah.
And funny enough, your parents are actually
Right?
behind it. So no,
Yeah.
that has to feel good. Now, looking at the decor of the restaurant, I see the nice walls with the brick over there. And I read this off on the Facebook Live too, and I think it's really important because this is the vibe America you're going to get when you come in. It says good food, good friends, good times. Why do you have that right in the front when people walk in?
You know what? I actually used to have that in my kitchen in my home. And then when we opened this, I was like, this literally sums up what we're trying to provide here. So, yeah.
Now, I had a breakfast item a little bit earlier. I have a fantastic looking burger in front of me right now. Tell me what this guy is.
This is our spicy crunch burger. So hopefully you like it a little hot.
Okay.
Yeah, we've got some chipotle aioli on there, some pepper jack cheese, I believe some of those home pickled jalapenos, our locally sourced beef.
America, look at my face. Look at the mouth. Okay. We'll fit it in there somehow, some way.
That's nice.
That sauce on there. Oh my goodness. That is a burger right there.
Awesome.
The jalapeno always creeps up.
Sneaky
It's
hot.
sneaky.
They're pickled, but they've got a little heat.
That is so filling and hearty. And I feel like don't come in here for like just lunch and think you're going back to work.
Right. You need a nap.
You're gonna be like this at work. You're gonna be the Homer Simpson, basically. Now, if you're wanting something a little bit different where you can use a fork and knife,
Yeah.
then you have this item right here. What is this?
Yeah, so typically chicken fried steak is a kind of a staple around the Midwest and
Yeah.
the North.
Yes.
And we've got a different spin on that. We get pork from a local butcher that they tenderize for us, and we hand bread it to order. So this is our chicken fried pork with our fried potatoes and onions, which is something a little different to offer than the hash browns.
Yeah.
There it
Let's
goes.
go. Do you ever take a bite of your food sometime and then just look at it? Like, you know, I don't know for like your married couples out there, like you just look at your wife and you're like, she's gorgeous. Like, how did I end up with her? That's how I feel with the food. How did I end up meeting you? It's so clucking good.
That's awesome.
Well, you know what? Thank you so much for having America's Best Restaurants out here. This has been a phenomenal time. And America, this is one of America's best restaurants. You know why? Because they're sending me home with this guy.
Stays your head.
I'm taking this puppy home all the way to Arizona with me. I'm about to, I don't even think I'll make it to the airport, to be honest with you. Well, thank you so much for having us out here. Again, I'm Jay Russell with the ABR Roadshow and America's Best Restaurants. Remember, don't settle for less. Life is too short for average food.